Hey guys! So, welcome to McKellar Motivational Monday. I've actually been on for a few minutes now. I was on Facebook Live on this camera. I'm still on Instagram. This iPad wasn't working, and so I only have 2 devices, not 3. Which in some ways is good because then I can see more of your comments, I think. Hello from Facebook. Okay, Ed Page, right on. Made the switch. Very cool. Hey everyone. So we were talking about time management a little bit and about how if you have so many things to do, you can feel really overwhelmed and then not do any of them, and then you're nowhere because there's so many wonderful distractions in this world, like the devices that we're on right now. You switched from Facebook to Twitter? You're watching my Instagram? This is amazing. You guys have 2 devices. I can just picture some of you guys watch. You probably not. Anybody on 2 devices watching me at the same time? That would be weird though. Pennsylvania, more Pennsylvania. Very cool. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. My pleasure. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't. I'm probably the only person who doesn't watch Game of Thrones because everybody is talking about Game of Thrones all the time, and I'm like, I don't know. There are only so many hours in the day is really what it comes down to. Thank you, Niren. I am a real person. It's true. The rumors were true. I was backwards on Facebook. I'm not backwards here. It looks backwards to me. See? Yeah, I'm backwards. They both look backwards to me, but whatever. Oh, I missed a really long one here. I just saw the tail end of it. It looked like somebody was pouring out their heart to me, and I missed it. I'm so sorry. You don't watch Game of Thrones either? Oh, all these other people are also not. North Carolina. Sacramento, very cool. Oh, thank you, Acumen J. You can read the writing behind me, but is it backwards is the question. Anyway, so, hi, Ray. Yes, I'm wearing, okay, why am I wearing this shirt? Because the whole idea is we're trying to do so many things in this world, in this life, I should say, and, this is kind of funny, showing a lot of the ceiling. And we can't. We can only do so many things, but the point is, how do we do some things so we don't get so overwhelmed with all the things we have to do and then do none of them because we have distractions that will save us from this issue, this dilemma that we have of how do I do all these things? Which one do I do first? I don't know. I know. I'll go do something else completely. I'm going to go check my Instagram feed and ignore the rest of the world because it's so easy to just ignore and get locked into the little world that we can see on our devices. So, that's my mom texting me. She usually watches. I wonder, Mom, why aren't you watching? I'm kidding. I am a member of Young Justice. That is true. And new episodes will be coming in June, which is very exciting. Oh, we're low battery over here. Okay, that'd be right. I'm going to plug this one in. Hang on a second. Can I get this? I don't have superhero socks, but I feel like I should. All right, look at that. Yeah, so just briefly, just to sort of recap what I'd said before, which Instagram has heard, but I guess there are probably a lot of new people on. So first of all, number 1, write down a list. Just write a list. Write a list of all the things you need to do this week, all the things you need to do today, maybe the things you need to do this month, whatever it is. Then just look at the list for today. Don't make it too hard. Like my 10th grade teacher used to tell me, I can't think about all 50 things I have to do this week. I can only think about these 10 things for today. And then Tuesday, I'll tackle another 10 things. Because if we look at all of it, it's too much. And then we shut down. And then once you have your list for today, how do you prioritize? Well, if it's not obvious which thing you should do first, because sometimes it is obvious. If it isn't obvious, then just start. It almost doesn't matter. Just start, because also that thing of, I need to do this first, maybe I should do that one, I don't know, which one should I, just start. You'll be so much better off because we spend more time, I think, feeling overwhelmed and not doing anything than we realize. And if we could reclaim all that time, we'd be in so much better shape. And we would be the superhero that we would like to be, that we think we can be. And yes, so I write paper lists. I can't do it on my computer, and I do sometimes, but I like to write that list of things I need to do, and I can check them off like physically. It feels good to be like, it's just like when we used to have real phones. If any of you guys remember those, and you could literally hang them up. If you want to hang up on someone and slam the phone down, not that that's a nice thing to do, but now it's like click. Doesn't have the same tactile feeling. Real phones, yeah. To-do list. Start making lists. Yes. You should write a list of all the lists you need to make. I'm going to write, you could do that. I need to make a packing list. Then I'm going to make a list of things to do on Tuesday. Then I'm going to make a list of my favorite hair products. I don't know. You could make a list of lists. You could write it in permanent marker. That's true. You could totally do that. What happens if you get done all the things on the list? If you don't get everything done, then you put it on the next day's list. I've done that plenty of times. And my lists are usually a little ambitious. You know, like I'll make a list of things I need to do on the plane. So I mentioned before, I'm going to Washington, D.C. on Wednesday to do, I'm going to be the MC for the National Inventors Hall of Fame Awards on Thursday. I don't think it's televised. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's online. I don't know. Anyway, it's a very cool event. And I will be making a list of things to do on the plane. And that list is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be so long. I'm going to think I could be so productive, and it's not going to happen. But at least then I'll have it. I'll be like, okay, well, I'll just pick one. I'm just going to do that, and I'll do that, and I'll be working on one of my math books probably, or I'll be reading the script because I like to read the script several times for the movie I'm going to leave for in a couple weeks. Do I ever say I have a day off? You know what? I sort of do. I'll take days off when I'm hanging out with my son and we're going to go like have a field trip or do something fun, you know. But otherwise, I'm a workaholic. It's true. It's true. Disneyland last week was definitely a day off. Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Kirk. I went to Disneyland last week with my husband and our good friends Chris Hardwick and Lydia Hurst, and then another couple who I had never met before, Ryan Hurst and his wife Molly, really sweet people. He's actually on a show. He was on Sons of Anarchy, and now he's on Walking Dead. So, yes, and we go skiing sometimes. Absolutely. I guess the point is I don't do like a day off where it's super chill. My alarm is going to go off. Someone's coming to the door. You love California Adventure? Hey there, I'm just doing a live broadcast, so don't mind me. I'm not talking to myself, don't worry. It was totally fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah, it's fine. No. You make a list for everything. Somebody was coming in the house. I know her. That's not a problem. People are like, are you being robbed? What's happening? I know who Janet Varney is. I don't think we've actually met, but she seems very, very cool. I'm sure I've met her at some point. She's Chris Hardwick's ex, one of his exes. How many hours do I sleep? It varies. I mean, I try to make sure to get 8 hours. Doesn't always happen. Yeah, actually, I think it was Janet Varney that did a really funny episode of Chris's podcast, which you guys should totally listen to. Yes, he was on Singled Out a long time ago. Oh, thank you. Yes, I did 2 episodes of How I Met Your Mother. I don't take naps, but I meditate, and that saves me. That really does. Wedding Bells 2, no. The movie is not going to be Wedding Bells 2. The Hallmark Channel movie I'm leaving for in a couple weeks is not a sequel. It's a brand new movie. That was the alarm being set. It takes a minute and then it does that. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much. What's my favorite Hallmark movie that I've done? I mean, everyone's favorite Hallmark Channel movie, it seems to be, for me, of mine, seems to be Crown for Christmas, which I loved. I love that one, but I also loved Campfire Kiss because that is the one where I played a math teacher. And my husband actually came up with the idea for the story, and I got to preach my girls and math makes your brain stronger. It's like going to the gym for your brain, and you can teach you to be a problem solver, and you can tackle any of your dreams in life if you get good at something like math, because it teaches you to face challenges, not be afraid of obstacles, and push past them. And anyway, all that stuff. So that was in Campfire Kiss. Just a little bit of that. It was a really, really fun movie. Yes, meditation makes you so you can tackle more. It calms your mind. Absolutely. I will be doing a new Hallmark Christmas movie, but not yet. We'll shoot that one probably in the summer around the time this movie comes out. Thanks. You spent your 21st birthday watching Wedding Bells 2 years ago? I did see the image of the black hole. That was pretty awesome. 3 years ago? You're from Toronto? Nice. Don't be afraid of numbers, Tom. It's okay. You got this. I don't have... Well, my book, Math Doesn't Suck, is a book I recommend to adults if they want to go back and learn math. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And remember, if you've got a lot you need to do, make a list, write it down so you can scratch it off. And don't try to tackle too much. And don't worry about doing the right thing first. If it's obvious what you should do first, do that thing first. Otherwise, just start. Just start and don't worry if you're actually doing the most important thing or not. Make lists. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for, or evening. Thank you for watching the DanaCam. You are the D Squad, and I appreciate you all. I appreciate all your follows, all your shares, all that stuff. So thank you. Mwah. And I'll see you on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. This week I'll be sharing some interesting, fun things that I'm doing. Bye.